Hey guys, Panther here, and today we are back with another r/pettyrevenge video. If you guys do go on to enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe, and comment your favorite story from this episode. You can even comment your own stories and they may be featured in a future video. Anyways, let's get into our first story. This story is called Bring a Whole Basket Through the Express Line, No Beer for You. I'm a cashier at a pretty big grocery store. It's constantly busy and the lines are usually always backed up. It was the day before the Super Bowl, so we were busy times 10. If you don't know, Super Bowl weekend is literally our busiest weekend of the year, more than Christmas or any other holiday. I was working at an express register, which is for 15 items or less. To make one thing clear, express does not mean that I am faster, it just means for people who don't have a lot of items, so we can get them in and out quickly. If you bring an entire basket filled with items through the express line, it will do nothing but end up taking longer for you because I don't have a bagger. We'll constantly have to stop to bag your stuff and clear it out of the way. Now to get to the story. A lady and her son were ready to check out. She sees that all the regular registers are backed up and feels she is entitled to a quicker service. So she turns into my lane and says, "Is it okay if I bring more than 15 items through?" I, with my best customer service voice, "Ma'am, I'm not supposed to let you through. I could get in trouble." She then tells me, "Well, I don't feel like waiting in those long lines," and proceeds to unload her cart onto my belt. Now management tells us if that happens just to avoid confrontation and make the best of it. I scan her stuff, and as I get to the end, I notice she has a case of beer. I scanned it and then total out the order. I told her the total, and she asked her son to hand her her wallet. What I didn't tell her was that in the state of Texas, it's illegal for minors to contribute to any way of sale of alcohol, meaning that her son handed her the wallet, even though it was her money. It was now illegal for me to sell her the beer, and I promptly took it away. Don't bring more than the stated number of items to the express line, folks. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I feel like one time I went to the store and this happened. Like, we see these people, and it was an express lane, and like they brought like a whole cart of stuff through. Like, we obviously didn't go to that line. I saw them though unloading their cart into that line. And I was just like, really? On to the next one. Don't worry, we have spare. This one's extremely petty, but since it was the most I was allowed to do to an absolute tool of a human, it gave me a huge amount of satisfaction. I spent 4 years working in the dead, I'm sorry if I can't say this right, Blextra Vision, an Irish equivalent of Blockbuster. We had one customer who always tried to return everything, DVD, games, even phone credit, which cannot ever be returned once you leave the store. Seriously, she gets a €50 top-up and leaves for 10 minutes, then tries to return it for cash. The only time she didn't return an item was when she was missold a more expensive television and decided she was finally okay with an item from our store. One day she came in to rent I'm assuming that I can't say that. One day she came in to rent a TV on PS3? I don't know. Oh, it's a game. One day she came to rent a game on the PS3, which was and still is garbage. I knew by the very second she rented it, she would want it back the next day, not working. Luckily for me, you must accept a replacement if available by store policy. And since no one in their right mind would ever rent the game, we had a spare, pristine copy. She had to take it. Now, it was not in my job description to test games at home, but I knew she would return it the next day and complain about a new copy, so I did what I had to do. Brought it home, played for an hour, and came in the next day, fresh-faced and ready. Lo and behold, an hour into the shift, she wanders in. I wasn't on the counter, but made an exception. She walks up, bold and brass, crying out, "This one didn't work either." And to my simple reply, "That's unfortunate, miss, but don't worry, I cleaned and tested this copy yesterday. It's in perfect order, so I should be able to swap it for you again. No problem." Alright, on to the next one. Be a bully and no donuts. This was back in 7th grade. I had a really big bully who I'll call Gina. Gina would bully me every day. She would pull my hair, step on the backs of my shoes, call me names, etc. So my school had this little cute bake sale to raise money for our children's charity. I forgot the name of the charity, and it was held by a bunch of young children and parents. There was a specific item that was very popular called the Blueberry Glory. It was a donut that tasted like a blueberry muffin. It costed like $5 a donut. I had about 30 bucks and just wanted 2 donuts, but my mom wanted some too. I waited in a long line to get some, and Gina comes rushing over to the table where the big goods sat. Cutting through the entire line, she wanted the Blueberry Glory. Of course, the parents yelled at her for cutting and told her to go to the back of the line. Time for my petty revenge. It was my turn. There were only 5 Blueberry Glory donuts left. So I took them all. $25 worth of literal sweet revenge. I stood off to the side, donuts in a Ziploc bag. When it was Gina's turn, she demanded Blueberry Glory donuts. The little kids told her that they were out. Gina started screaming and yelling not so nice words at the 2 children. The parents told her to stop. She didn't. Not only did the principal come over, I had to go home, so I didn't see what happened after that. The next day I went to school, Gina wasn't there. In fact, she wasn't there for a while. But when she came back, everyone knew what she did. Because of that, not a lot of people liked her. Needless to say, those donuts tasted sweeter than that hit of revenge. And that, guys, will conclude this episode of r/petty revenge. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment your favorite story down below. I now have my own Discord, and I will leave an invite in the comment sections. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day or night. So long, everybody.